I hate being ignored, don't you? Okay, so the twofold lesson in this video is talking in church after Mass and leaving Mass early. Okay, so first thing is talking in church after Mass. Have you ever been in a situation where you've got two friends or just like two people and you're there you're like in their area and they're talking, having a great time, and you're just like sitting there. Hello, I'm actually a human being too. Thank you for ignoring me. Sarcasm. I'm a sarcastic person. That kind of situation, because everybody hates that situation. Nobody likes to be ignored. Even if you're an introvert like me, like, you don't like being ignored. Because we as humans are made for like community. So if there's two people and they're talking and having a great time, or it's a group of people and they're ignoring you, like, you don't appreciate that. And it's the same way with Christ. Like, after Mass is the source and summit of the Catholic faith, of the Catholic life, and like in it we actually receive Christ himself. We receive God himself. I mean, it's a mind-blowing thing. And then we'll just like ignore God completely after Mass. Like, as soon as the final hymn, or even before, or I'll talk about it later, as soon as it's done, we're like out of there. We're out of the pew and talking with a friend in church, like in the actual church building, not the narthex, inside. And that like makes me so irritated. I'm not saying I'm completely innocent of talking to people after Mass in the church, but what I am talking about is, Christ is present in your heart. Christ is present in the tabernacle, and we're just completely blatantly ignoring him as if he wasn't a person, because he is a person. He's human. He has feelings. And like St. Faustina, in St. Faustina's diary, she's writing something what Christ said, and he said, I hate it. But he doesn't say it. I'm paraphrasing. He says, I hate it when souls just leave after communion, because I'm waiting in their heart to give them graces and they just ignore me. Like, what is so important that you have to leave immediately after church? Or like go talk to somebody. Like, even just talking to somebody. If they're a real friend, they'll wait for you. Or you can invite them to pray with you. So just like what I say after Mass, I say St. Michael prayer, the St. Francis prayer, and I also say, like, Lord, make me a saint, help me to be more open to you, and then I go over and pray at the Mary statue. So I have set a prayer, so like talk, and then you can also just talk to him as a friend, just like set this time period where you're actually with him, and Mass isn't going on, it's just like quiet, peace, and then go yell at people. Not real, don't yell at them. Go yell at people if they're talking in Mass, or share this video with them. But like, seriously, don't ignore Christ, because if you think about it, that's basically what we're doing. We're ignoring Christ when we go talk to somebody. Nothing is wrong with talking with friends. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, if you ignore Christ, like, what does that say about how much you care about him? Do you actually care about him? Or are you just saying you care about him? And I'm not saying I'm innocent of this either. Part 2 of this is saying just like leaving Mass right after communion. It's basically everything I just said, except even worse, because you're leaving before Mass is even over. And, okay, guess who the first person to leave Mass early was? Judas. Yeah, that's a meme. But there's this funny story of St. Philip Neri. He's hilarious. And this one guy left right after communion, and St. Philip Neri sent 2 altar servers with candles after him. And so these altar servers are like carrying candles, and they're following this guy around the town, and this guy's like, why are you following me? And they said, well, no, we're just doing what Father Neri told us to. And so this guy storms back to the church, is like, Father, why are these kids following me with candles? And St. Philip Neri says, well, Christ is still within you, and you left right away, so you know what, so I just told them, because Christ is in you and you're a living tabernacle, and there's supposed to be candles near the tabernacle, so I was just like making sure that people knew Christ was in you. And so the guy's just like, seriously, and yeah. That's the end of the story. But if you get my point, just don't leave. I hate to see people leave before the end of the hymn. I'm just like, guys, you can't wait a few more minutes. Why are you leaving right away? It's like, why'd you even, I mean, okay, why, I shouldn't say why you even bothering to come to Mass, because, like, I guess they fulfilled their obligation, but they're like, nobody gets with the Masses anymore, because it's the Holy Sacrament of the Mass, Christ is with us, and, like, it's the, like, we're basically in heaven, and people are so eager to leave it, and it just, I don't know, it missed me so much. Yeah, but don't leave Mass right away. And don't ignore Christ after Mass. Like, he loves you and he wants to spend time with you, and he hates it when you leave him and when you ignore him. And, like, we all could be doing this unintentionally, but it's still, like, it still happens. So, yeah. Just try to stay, like, 5 minutes after Mass. Anyway, yeah, so that's my tip. Please spend time with Christ, because it's for your salvation, and he cares, and he wants to do it with you. Get holy and have fun while doing it.